It's going to be a warm day here in good old Portland, Oregon. But man, it's this morning is the temperature is definitely a lot cooler than it's going to be. It's like I don't even know, man. It feels like 50. Thank you, Piggy. Miss Axtell, man, how are you? You're always just here so quickly. Nice to see you though. That you're always here. I must catch you when you're putting the pot of coffee on or something. Anyways, good to see you. Crack smoke, smoke crack. Kids don't do that. And this is why this is not for kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. We don't. Kids stay in school and don't do drugs. I'm just no, I'm serious, but I'm just, you know what I mean. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Um, I live in a city, guys, where I personally try to respect everybody, even maybe if I don't agree with you. And what I'm trying to go with that is like, you might go somewhere, right? And you just like, oh, thank you, man, or something like this, and you just misgender somebody, right? And then people think you're just supposed to know their gender, right? Like, this is why sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know, are you male or female? Like, how should I address you? That's just me, right? I understand maybe a lot of you might be just like, hey, fuck that. But like, me personally, I don't want to ruin anybody's day. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to say to, you know, I don't know. I just try to be nice. That's all I try to do. So, but anyways, I'm only bringing that up because yesterday I went to get some food and I was like, you know, thank you, sir. Have a good day. I'm not a sir. I'm non-binary, and I'm like, well, I mean, okay. Have a great day then. So maybe that's what I just should say. Like, thank you. Just thank you and have a great day to everybody from now on. Like, problem is I'm so ingrained that that's just what I do. Anyways, um, good morning, April. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. I got my little army of people, bro. That's kind of a good feeling. It really, well, it's not kind of, it's a good feeling, kind of, yeah. It's almost to the point where, like, if I don't see one of you guys, I'll be like, dang, I wonder what happened to April. I wonder what Miss Axtell's up to. So, and even Crack Smoke. Oh, man, the YouTube names are funny. um, Good day, good day. Nothing really to report. Um, did go to a space last night. Went to a space last night, and Tommy Space, and like Tommy approved me. People are mad, like more so on the YouTube side of things, right? The haters, man, we all know. Even Tommy tells like Climatics and other people, man, don't listen to my chat. So I should have done that a long time ago. But so anyways, Haley popped in real quick, but she disappeared. I don't know. I tried telling her I was sorry. Um, well, I mean, I did say I was sorry, but I don't know if she heard it because, like, she was like, hey, Will. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry about the fucking blue heart tattoo bullshit. And then, so I guess I'll just sit here on YouTube and then it'll be there and then maybe she can see it or whatever. Anyways, let me tell you something about Haley. Now, let me tell you the truth. Bipolar's a motherfucker, bro. So let me tell you the truth about old Haley. And I'll get to the comments. Nice to see you, Diabolics, as always. Um, but let me tell the world about Haley. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Haley was the first person to kind of come up to me down there. Outside of Tommy, right? It was either the second or third night I was out there. And Haley comes up and she's like, man, I just want to say hi. And you're a gangster, right? That was cool. Like, that was my first interaction with her. And I'm like, damn. And then I realized, she was in the Proud Boys scene back in the day, and I thought that was cool. So, but when I started doing my, downhill spiral, she's obviously a good friend to her people, good friend to me, until I turned, right? Until I just went off the fucking deep end. Listen, man, I should have just told those people, hey, man, I'm bipolar and I got some shit. You know what I mean? But I hid everything from everybody, and so they're just like, man, this dude's a fucking whack job. And maybe a lot of people still think that, but, just telling people, especially a group of people you just met, that you're bipolar and you got some shit going on, is not the easiest of fucking things. So I have a lot of regrets. But anyways, back to Haley. When I was crashing out, I'd hear these people in Spaces. I should have just not went in Spaces and shit, but whatever. And I would hear the shit, right? And I deserve the shit. So I was like, fuck it. I just came up with this blue heart tattoo shit with a ribbon, bro. Like, I'm smiling. It's not funny, but I'm just like, and so, anyways, yeah. I've never seen Haley's coochie, man. So blue heart tattoo bullshit is a lie. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, what do you say? What the fuck can you say, right? I guess all I can do is say sorry. And I destroyed, man, a lot of friendships. Like, it's yeah, it sucks, but I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. So Haley, if you ever see this, man, sorry to you. I did try to say that in the space, but you disappeared. And then when you came back, Tommy was ending it. So, but I'm sure you'll come at me. Don't worry. I'm kind of around. I kind of go to some of these spaces just to kind of see what people are talking about, see if I can get some knowledge on shit. So I'm sure you'll have your chance to come at me, and if you still do, it's all good. I deserve it. But yeah, sorry to you. Let's see. She's a snake, and it's her if she accepts it or not. You just need to do what's right for you. Yeah, some people will be like, I don't accept your sorry. And in a way, the sorries are for me. The sorries are for me. That's how I think, if it comes down to that, right? She's gonna come at me, man. That's just what it is. I already know she is. Several people I've talked to, I know how this is. So, anyways, Kenneth the Traveler. Well, hello. Funny or whatever. I was being hateful. I mean, I am a funny motherfucker. I just got to find more positive ways to be funny. Somebody on the left messaged me last night. I'm not going to say who, because again, I don't want to start with hate and bullshit, but they're like, what happened to your YouTube, man? You was monetized, bro. You get like 80 views and you get, all this and this. And I said, yeah, because I get the views because MAGA would watch, right? Because they want to come in and talk shit. And then the thumbs up and the other bullshit would be you clowns probably. So it's like I'm not catering to the bullshit. I'm done. You know. And they were like, yeah, good luck getting monetized. And I'm like, bitch, do you think this was ever about getting monetized? And then look at my content, bro. If you think YouTube looked into my content, every video was like, you can consider it bullying. You can consider it just hateful. Like, you know what I mean? So the idea was to never get monetized. I just think it's an interesting thing. And so they were trying to get me back on like, well, bro, you can be fuck MAGA and like still do these videos and say you're sorry. I'm like, what? Do you get the idea that just waking up with hate or looking for hateful shit and then talking about hateful shit, how the fuck is that good for anybody? I don't know. Not me. They're like, fuck you. I'm not following you no more. And I'm like, bro, you're like, I don't care. Like, really, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't need you to follow me. And hell, I don't want you to. You know? I think the only thing that really pissed me off the most out of all the bullshit, Will Tifa, bro. Will Tifa. You can say Will Tifa, my teeth, but Will Tifa like Antifa, bro? Never. Never. I couldn't throw fire at buildings. I couldn't set shit on fire. I couldn't throw piss on people. I couldn't even throw paintballs at people and eggs. How despicable you got to be to do that? Yeah, I don't know, man. And like, I don't think I've seen a reasonable Antifa guy. You know. So. And plus, man, I'm gonna be honest, my whole life, whenever I heard Antifa, my first thought is like, kind of like anarchy, like burn down the government, no government. How is that logical? Like, how is no government logical? We'd be overtaken in seconds. If we had no government, we'd be overtaken in seconds. Man, that's crazy. You did well in the last space. Not many people are up to date and still only recognize Will. Yeah, that one person, I forget the name. That one person did say, "Hey, Will, what's your deal, bro? What side are you on?" And like, so I had to explain, bro. And I was trying to meet. I'm like, "You're a little late, but I deleted, all my hateful stuff, both on X, everywhere. I deleted it all, man, starting from zero. Cause I didn't want that there. Like, I just didn't want that shit there. And so, I explained my piece, and that was that. So, and anyways, he followed me. I followed him back. I don't know who the person is outside of that conversation, but I don't give a fuck about man. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Plus, YouTubers are struggling right now, anyways, with the algorithm and like their own views, and like YouTube seems to be in a weird place for just for everybody. Unless even do you know that J Delay? I got this hat from him right off his head. You know, he made a video a couple days ago saying he might not be on YouTube. He has to go to Rumble. He was banned for 14 days because he read a newspaper article. Like, he literally read news. They considered that bullying because he was talking about Epstein. Fuck Epstein. Go ahead and ban me then, YouTube. But he was talking about Epstein and how he was just a piece of shit. Shouldn't, whatever. He was reading an article. YouTube said he was bullying. Bullying a dead pedophile? Well, YouTube, fuck you and ban me then. Like, what? So they're going after these people with almost 2 million followers. And now they're making videos and everybody's getting ready to go to... I mean, I've seen so many YouTubers say, hey, man, go look at Rumble. YouTube, you're fucking up. What is wrong with you? Get rid of your AI. Because a lot of these bans are coming from AI. When you reach out for a person, even these guys with almost 2 million subs can't get an actual person. It's AI. Man, you know, AI probably could do good, but we're seeing right now it could actually do bad, right? So maybe by the time they lose, because what'll happen is we follow our favorite people. So guess what? If JD goes over there, guess where I'm going? So essentially, YouTube's going to lose a lot of money at some point, realize, oh shit, we either got to fix AI or deal with AI, but you've already fucked a lot of people. You know what I mean? YouTube knows what's going on. They're not oblivious. Sorry, this isn't... I don't know what I'm chatting about, but I'm just saying, like, YouTube's in a weird place. So, and I don't give a fuck. Nothing I've ever done has been about money. Definitely not personal money. Yeah, when I was back there with MAGA, I'd be like, hey, man, could somebody hit up my Amazon wish list for shit we needed? But it was never about personal money. Go get video games or go out to a huge steak dinner or buy a bunch of hats or shoes. I was never looking for money like that, you know? DSNYL. The truth will set you free. Thank you. What happened to Will's moderators? I did not see any mods here. I removed some mods. Because some mods were definitely left mods, right? We're definitely leftish. And then some mods, the old switcheroo. I just, you know. Anyways, I really don't know what I want to say, but yes, there's not many mods. I'll try to mod my own channel. So I tried to coin the Will Tifa name, but no one would copy me. Hey, John Graves, nice to see you. Hopefully he got rid of them, Kenneth. What did I... Oh. Well, I guess I just talked about that. John Graves, okay, he says hi. The summer slump, numbers always go down. Oh, is it because maybe people are out doing their own activities? And I guess the colder months, everybody's kind of at home? Is that the theory or the idea behind the drop in stuff? I mean, it could make sense. I don't know. Climatic's obsession with YouTube monetization makes him a shit content creator. Listen, so sometimes I'll say things in maybe in here, and it's not me hating and talking shit. There's a big difference between the videos you guys would see with me with the fuck MAGA hat and how I kind of act now. I want to say I believe Tommy can do his own spaces. I believe Tommy could host his own shows. I believe Tommy could do his own content. I believe Tommy put certain people on the map, definitely increased their followers. And I think some people have used that to their advantage, right? Not to say maybe they hate Tommy, right? Obviously, but yeah, I've just kind of seen and heard some things from Cly. If I would guess Cly is also bipolar. And this is gonna be, oh, here goes William with the hate talk and all this and all that, man. I'm being calm. I'm not calling nobody out their name, and I'm just speaking what I believe. And he does, the man does crash out, and it's starting to be often now. And to be honest, I forgave Cly about a lot of stuff that he did about me. Um, but when I seen the clip of him asking his followers for money for Match.com, I thought that was a bit much. I really thought that was a bit much. Um, you're asking your followers for money for a dating website. But anyways, I'll leave that there. That's enough, I guess, for people to be like, oh, William's off his rocker and he's crashing out. That's fair enough. Your name, the dude's name got brought up, and my main point is I feel that Tommy doesn't need Cly, right? Has Tommy ever needed anybody? Sure, the friends and the following and the family and all that, but like, the dude can just click whatever program to go live, and we would be there, right? So, yeah, we'll just leave that there. I got so much I can say, but we'll just leave it there. The last thing I kind of will say, I guess, on the topic, if you, and I mean anybody, if anybody's got to use somebody for views and clicks to get money, I don't want a friendship like that. I wouldn't want a friendship like that. So, the ops mass report. I mean, I got mass reported, I'm sure, but I never got in any trouble. So, I'm sure they do mass report me, even these videos. So, but I'm not concerned. YouTube makes, yeah, they make billions. They do make billions. But when you got these people with 2 million plus subs or whatever, 1.5 million subs, and they start going to Rumble, just because you make millions, that don't mean you want to start losing millions, right? I mean, that's what I would think. I don't know if I was some big CEO or part of the big money making machine of YouTube, I'd be like, man, maybe not now, but once these people a bunch of motherfuckers start going to Rumble, ooh, we gonna have to, or maybe they just don't give a fuck. Maybe you're right. Maybe they've made enough money they're eating fucking shrimp cocktail in a fucking hot tub with 13 bad bitches. So maybe you're right. Maybe they don't give a fuck. Good to see you. Love of night. First rule of content creation: you make content because you want to, not for money. Otherwise, you burn out real quick. What the hell was that? The fuck was that? There's something in this parking lot that said, "For your safety, we're recording." What the fuck was that? I gotta go find whatever the fuck that was. Have you ever heard that before? Anybody? In the parking lot, it says, something just said, "For your safety, we're recording." But what the fuck was it? I don't see anything. Hold up. That's wild criticism, or that's valid criticism, not hateful. What does your tattoo say? So everybody had ideas of what my tattoo were, which people can actually screenshot it and run it through Google Lens. But my tattoo means revenge. When I was 19 years old, Well, this is a story nobody would believe, but fuck it, maybe I got to just say it. So, when I was 19, sorry if I'm looking around, not the screen real quick. Let me tell you a story real quick, guys, about something in my past. But I'm looking for whatever the fuck made that noise. That's so weird, bro. Anyways, something in this parking lot, guys, is recording. I don't know if it's one of those Flacco cameras or whatever everybody's talking about, but it said, we're recording for safety. It's kind of fucking weird. I mean, what? I don't, anyways, whatever. So when I was 19, we're going to talk about the tattoo. The tattoo means revenge. And when I was 19, we were having a good old barbecue in the ghetto ass park. 40s of old E and this type of thing. Oh, the dumb shit we used to do. So anyways, we're all drinking. And I was actually on house arrest. Anybody who pulls up my record, you can see the date that I'm talking about. But I was on house arrest going through this homicide investigation that was on me. That's why on my record it says homicide dismissed. But I was, anyway, so I was going through this situation where I was on house arrest. And there was a park 2 blocks away. Across from this park was a little convenience store that we'd all also hang out with. And so when you're on house arrest, you can go to work and stuff. So I basically asked the owner, say, hey, bro, could I work here? You know what I'm saying? So I can come hang out because I'm on house arrest, blah, 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 right? So I would be able to go to this park, and if anybody looked at my ankle monitor, they would see that I'm, at work. And so, again, this is a bit of a story, so I got to tell you, about this, the tattoo, right? So we're doing our thing, and I'm like, hey, bro, let's go get some beers. So me and my buddy, he was old enough to get beers and shit. He had ID, and we were going to go from right across that park to that little convenience store, and a van rolls up and we get snatched. Again, this is going to be something a lot of people are like, nah, this shit's made up, but whatever, I don't give a fuck. So we get snatched up, and it's these Russian dudes, these young Russian cats who think we stole a bunch of drugs from them. Literally had us in a van. And for those of you who don't know Detroit, there's a lot of abandoned factories, a lot of shit like this. And so they drive us out to one of these fucking abandoned factories, and they're beating the fuck out of us, man. Like, I'm sure we're gonna fucking die. And it's crazy. We had nothing to do with their drugs. And so they're beating the fuck out of us, and they're like, okay, well, one of you's gonna die, and then the other one's gonna tell us where our shit is. And as they're beating us, and they pull out the gun, my homeboy's like, just spits blood, motherfucker, take me, bitch. Spits blood on the motherfucker, right? Bam. Shot him right in the head, fucking right there, done. About 30 seconds later, 45 seconds later, as they're beating the fuck out of me again, they get a phone call. Oh, whatever. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they're like, oh yeah, wasn't you guys, motherfucker, but fuck you. Kicks me over. And I'm literally now laying there in my friend's fucking Yeah, so anyways, because of my ankle monitor, and that's how they track and find people. It wasn't even till, I think it was like a day, almost a day and a half that I spent, because I was in one of these old school metal chairs, and I couldn't fucking move. I tried, and I just couldn't fucking move. Um, Pissed myself, shit myself, crying. I'm thinking, man, nobody's gonna know where I'm at, even with the ankle monitor, because you would think somebody would be out there, that night, right? Like they'd be like, oh man, we got to get this William guy. He's not at home. And when that didn't happen, I'm like, man, I went through some shit. I'm gonna tell you, man. Anyway, so obviously the probation officer and a couple police came. They found me, seen the situation. I ended up obviously getting the charge dismissed, but uh, about a week or so later, I got this tattoo. I was fucking mad, man. You think you guys saw me crash out now? Imagine being the same Will that said fuck MAGA, and I've got pistols. I'm in a gang, and I'm ready. And I swear to God, man, I tried finding those motherfuckers. People die over drugs every day, but to be fucking innocent, even just thinking about it brings hate. Hate, super fucking hate, man. So anyways, I got the tattoo, revenge, and that's what that is. So, because that's how I felt in my heart for the longest time. You looked at me sideways, I would beat your fucking ass. You said something silly, I would beat your fucking ass. That's what it was, man. And well, that's the story of the fucking tattoo. So fuck, man. I wish I got a lot of regrets in my life, man. I wish it was me that day, you know. Uh, he had a really cool baby mama. His family was awesome. He had just had his first child. And I had to carry that. This is somebody I know. I had to see their family. Why wasn't it you, Will? Why would, I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking to myself. So, called the story fake. But imagine if it was factual. Imagine if that shit was factual. Because, there'll be the haters. Oh, this is a fucking joke. Whatever. Some people would wonder why when I go down to ICE that I wasn't scared and I'd be up on people. People pull knives and I'd be right there like, hey, bro, scared? Does the world know the shit that I've been through? The shit that I've fucking seen? Nah. Portland's weak as fuck. Antifa's weak as fuck. And that's what it is. So, Clyde needs to focus more on quality than quantity. Where are we going today? It's almost lunchtime. I just walk around the neighborhood, guys. I go 5 blocks that way, 10 blocks that way. I kind of just walk around my neighborhood aimlessly. Not going anywhere today. Yeah. So, um, it's the security cameras in the pole behind you. Well, I gotta walk back this way and see. Cause I wish I'd have seen that comment, but hey, walking's good for anybody. Um, uh, Monroe County Jail in Michigan serves Detroit area. Tough childhood. That's a whole nother level of shit. My man, I've still got like ghosts in the closet about my childhood, things that have happened to me that I haven't even told my counselors, things that have had to happen to me that are just so bad by foster parents. You know, uh, but I was a I was a bad little kid, and because of abuse, and so it came to a point, and I only realized it when I got older. Um, but they would pay foster parents more for kids that were kind of defiant in trouble, right? They would pay foster parents more. So with that being said, somebody would be like, "Oh, I'll take all this money." And I want to tell you guys something. You may not believe this. I was in a foster home, and when I came in, next month the dude had a boat. The next month after that, the dude had a truck to pull the boat, and I'm sure he wasn't. This wasn't just that he was getting like $100,000 a month from me, right? But he was making enough to obviously go to a bank and get these types of toys. The most abusive fucking foster dad I ever had. But so anyways, they would, as I would be more defiant and be kicked out of more foster homes, the money would just kind of, okay, you know what I mean? And so essentially what I'm trying to say is a lot of these foster homes, at least then, were like, oh, let me make a couple thousand off a kid. But all I gotta do is give him a room, give him a little bit of food, you know. And I'm sure they were getting assistance for food for me, for the foster kids, right? So I'm sure they oh man. I grew up in an era, man, where kids would get beat up by these dads or foster dads. They'd get beat up, the police would come, barely arrest them. If they did, they'd be out the next day. Right? So a lot of people would just be in and out if they even went and got handcuffed. Nowadays, you barely fucking yell at your kid and it's abuse. If yelling is abuse, and I get it, I do get that. Yelling could be abuse. But I sure wish I could have got the yelling than what I got. You can't imagine how bad a 2x4 hurts. To be fair, man, I don't know how I survived. I don't know how I'm not dead. I don't know how, and I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how I'm not in fucking prison. The shit that I went through. You're talking about Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, guys. You're talking about Timothy McVeigh vibes, right? The shit that I went through. I wish I could find the article. I wish I could find the article, man. A lot of foster people, when they beat on kids, they try not to get anywhere like this, obviously, because you're supposed to be in school if William's not going to school, right? So, fuck, what a weird life, man. What a weird fucking life this is. So anyways, I don't remember where the bruises were, but I went to school one day and I had some big bruises. And they sent people out to the house. You want to know where they found me? I was in this foster home. And it's interesting because I talked about the peacock, right? Some of you remember I talked about a peacock. I'm scared of peacocks. Well, it was this like farm ranch. I don't know what the fuck it was. And what they do, I'd get home. They'd give me some type of whatever fucking meal they'd made for themselves. And I mean the foster parents. And then they'd put me in the garage. No lights, no bed, no activity, nothing. And they put me in this fucking garage. So when whoever came, I just remember there was police. But when they came, they weren't playing. I heard loud yelling and type shit. Bunch of movement. Cop opens the fucking door. Sees me, bro. To this day, I still see that cop's face, man. Like he just, the shock, the anger. I don't remember too much what happened that night after that, but I'll never forget that cop, man. Picks me up, is like, "You're okay, buddy. You're okay, buddy." That was all over the news, man, out there in Michigan. I don't know if it went anywhere else, but it was out there in Michigan. And, you know, they had their own kids. And their own kids had their nice bedrooms and nice shit. And there I am in a fucking garage. I'll be honest, I don't know how I'm alive, man. I don't know how in the world I'm not in prison. So of course, as I got older, why wouldn't I join the gangs? Why wouldn't I get the fuck away from all the abuse? And every time you go to a foster home, "Hello, William," and smiling and shit. You're supposed to trust a motherfucker. So that carried on into life, man. Maybe down low and I didn't know it. "Oh, William, how you doing? Nice to see you." Oh, this motherfucker's gonna hurt me. As a grown man. I wish I'd have told Patriot Corner about my mental illness before my mental illness happened. And then they're like, "This dude is psycho." Because there are psycho people out there. It is what it is, though. A lot of people are forgiven, man. And so that means a lot. There's just so many horrible stories I could tell you about my childhood that they would have to just age restrict this or maybe just take this the fuck down. So, anyways, you can say you can say with no hate, but then come at unfiltered, all crazy. Robert, you gotta go, man. You really follow that fucking idiot, bro? Like, he's literally got 20 clips of me. Like, get over it, man. I've got no time for you. I really don't care about your opinion. I thought you were going to be cool. You were one of those people that were like cool at first. But then you got to follow your little YouTuber and think that what he does is okay. And then you guys call it Christian, man. You guys, there's Christians in this chat who, boots on the ground, I've disrespected and are hurt. and they forgave me. Those are Christians. They're not posting drunk videos and clips, 50 clips of me on their shit, right? That's not Christian. And that's the person you follow. And I'm done talking about it. I appreciate the explanation. I'm sorry about your friend. Did you choose to put on... Why did you choose to put on... I chose to put it on the neck. Why? What do you... Boom, it's right there on Front Street, right? Everywhere I go, boom, boom, boom. I mean, you guys even noticed this and talking about it. That was the point. I wanted people to see this shit. Now, why did I do it in this and not the actual word revenge? Is because I had a little sense. And my sense was this. People would ask what this tattoo means, and I could say it means honor, right? I could lie and say it means honor. So I made a choice to do this because if revenge was there, revenge would stay there. Even if I didn't believe in revenge, revenge would stay there and everybody would see that. I did it this way so I could, if I needed to lie, I could be like, this means honor. This means peace. This means love, right? And so, but I put it there because I wanted people to see it. So, you have endured some difficult shit, Will. Yeah. Did you go camping yet, Will? No. I have nobody to go camping with. And the few friends I do have that have, you know, IRL, they don't do the camping thing. So, yeah. Conspirator wanted to go camping and hang out. I don't know if that was real or not, but even Angry Oregonian was like, bro, let's have a men's weekend or some shit. I don't know if he was just joking or being serious, but I think it'd be kind of cool to hang out with Angry Oregonian out of a lot of people because he's not like extremist MAGA type stuff, you know? So, but I think his wife would disappear me, bro. I'm playing, but you know what I mean? Like, you feel like you get in the car, you know, and you just disappear. Survivor's guilt, man, is a motherfucker. Survivor's guilt is a motherfucker. What is it? Maybe 30 years later, maybe I'm a little off, and I still feel almost the same as I did when it all happened, man. So they said they're Miss Axtell said they're up in the they're up in the lights. Oh, wait, what is this? Hold up. I see something in the parking lot. Will is sharing his tough growing up story now. Well, if anybody missed what I was talking about, you can watch the video later. It's not a fun segment if you did miss it, so... Well, maybe for some people. Maybe the haters will be like, that's cool. But whatever. I went through some tough things too, but that's my deal. Well, Wolf, I'm sorry for whatever you went through. I know you go into a lot of chats and some people go at you or they don't go at you or maybe you've been at me or whatever. But I'm sorry for whatever happened to you, man. So, and at least you're alive and free too. So, at least you're maybe one of the few breed that didn't do dumb shit, right? Well, dumb shit to, you know, whatever. So, they put cameras on small trailers in the parking lot. Oh shit, that's what I was gonna go do, but I started walking again. I live in Shacktown, bro. 313. Southwest Detroit is where I'm at, bro. Southwest. Everybody thinks that 7 Miles the Hood because of the Eminem movie. Or I mean 8 Mile. Sorry, I always say 7 Mile. I always get that shit mixed up. But they always say that 8 Miles the Hood. It's 7 Miles the Hood. 7 Miles the Hood. You're such a okay. Well, I don't even know who that person is. That's definitely an alt account. I've never seen them. So, but goodbye. You can come back in 24 hours and try again. I don't know what a poor victim is than just a victim or a bad victim or a good victim. I don't know any of those terms or what they were supposed to mean or how that works. But wow, they're hating that person. You'll get some breadcrumbs of it here and there sometime. I almost burnt down my first foster home in the first hour because I wanted to go home. I was home later that night. Damn. My mom gave up her rights. There was no going home for me. She was just, well, here's William. Had him when I was 17. They chased my real father out. So my father wanted me. My father was going to court, and I met my father before he passed away. That was a good thing for me. Not the passing away, obviously, but to be able to, hear some things, see some things, because he had the court documents all the way back. He had, we call it receipts. He fought for me so hard, spent a bunch of money, and my mother and grandmother said that he was abusive, and the courts believed it. For whatever reason, he lost his rights, and then maybe a year later, my mom gave me up. But by that point, I was in the foster care system, and they had already said my dad was a bad dad and couldn't have anything to do with me until I was 18. So yeah, there was no chance for me to go home. And the reason I love my auntie so much, she was one of the first people to find me when I turned 18. Gave me the most love. I'm a stranger. I'm a stranger to her. She's a stranger to me. But she gave me that family love, or as best she could. I never had. And it's also important because in the paperwork of my dad, my auntie, you can get all the court documents and what people say, and my auntie basically got in there for my dad and said that my dad is a good dude. My auntie, my mother's fucking sister. And my dad, my biological father, Melvin Napier, Woodbridge, Virginia. Look up the Napiers in Woodbridge, Virginia. That side of my family, firefighters, military. Now, obviously, I've got a chemical imbalance. So could I have been a firefighter or a, military? I don't know. I don't think so, right? Because I've got a chemical imbalance, obviously, or something, whatever it is in me. And I'm sure I would have had a fuck ton better of a life, But it's a good feeling knowing that side of my family served our country, served our community. Don't believe me, Google it, guys. It's very simple. William Napier, I'm named after my grandfather. William Napier, Woodbridge, Virginia, firefighter. You're almost about to see prison if you threaten anyone's life again. Wolfgang, if you're gonna go down a different side, we're not gonna. I'll just meet you like everybody else. So if you got to say your piece and troll, go ahead and do it. Get it out of the way so we can get with the mute, man. I don't have time to listen to people what's gonna happen. I'm living my life day by day. So I got beat across the hand with a fire hose. Sorry to hear that, Dan. I've seen a lot of abuse. I've never seen that particular thing. So sorry to hear that. Nothing like getting a degree from a con college. So let go of the internet and hate. All right, Wolfgang, you got to go. Everybody's like, I should do anything else but be here. These people are like, William, you need to go out by yourself somewhere. You need to stay at home by yourself. I've got a community here, right? The fact that you need to come in and say that I need to go do something else is absolute wild. And I was nice to you and cordial to you, and I'll still be that way. Have a blessed day. You can come back in 24 hours with more bullshit, okay? With more things that you think would benefit me, right? Which I literally just got over saying. I don't know how I'm still alive. I don't know how I'm in prison, but I've obviously done something to make it this far, right? So, some people, man. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? I couldn't imagine. It's hard to just even hear it. The child went through this. School in 313 was tough. Yo, Will, hope you're doing well. Thank you, Smart. I can say the last part of your name, Smart, but trying to run that through, I already have trouble with normal English. So, yes, I would all the way fuck up your name. Forgive but never forget. That's true, Ground Zero. That's very true. And Ground Zero, thank you for forgiving me. I hope you guys have a safe day, a safe morning, whatever it is you guys are going. I know you guys are going to something that's before the flag wave. So I hope you stay okay, bro. And I got to give you some credit. I used to say you was a pussy, bro. But the fact that you went out there last night for Ryan, sorry, I say Rain, my bad, Ryan. Show some heart, man. I got to give you kudos for that and respect. So, yeah, forgive and not forget. Everybody thinks that I'm trying to get involved back with the group and hang out on the corner again. No, that's not it. But I'm here. I exist. I'm in the spaces. I'm there. I'm just around listening, right? I'm still a supporter, right? But anyways, thank you, Ground Zero. Good luck to you, man. You know, and whatever it is you do, you know, whenever this stuff starts dying down, because this isn't like a longevity thing you guys are doing. I hope you stay safe doing it, and then I hope you find, you know, your little niche once, you know, it starts dying down, right? So, it was cool seeing your pup though last night. I think I caught you live for a second. Or maybe somebody was restreaming you. I forget. I don't know. But animals are great, right? Flag wave sounds good. No, I'm not me. Not me. I don't go to the flag waves. I'm talking about they're doing a flag wave. I'm not. So I don't agree with the things that you've done and said towards Tommy and others. However, I'm going to always root for you to better yourself. Thank you. Isn't that the least I could ask for? Just for people to maybe root for me and just see, can William really do it, or is this some fucking joke, right? But again, so many people have forgiven me. So many people have reached out to me. That if the haters still want to hate, I just drowned it out now. Like it's gonna be there, right? So, oh man. Anyways, they do got something here I just seen in the parking lot. Jesus Christ, they almost hit that car. Damn, a nice Infiniti, bro. Damn. And the car that almost hit that car was all fucked up already. So it's like they might have hit and ran. Well, a lot of people with nice cars these days have full coverage. So there's that. I would have stayed and been a witness. So I'd have been out here for who the fuck knows how long, because police, right? But here, there is this thing here. Miss Axtel was right. This, this isn't one of those flock things they talk about, right? Flocka? Whatever those cameras that everybody's on about. Shit, I'm so late to the game on those cameras. I wouldn't be mad about that. What that system is there in the parking lot, like it's just trying to protect cars and people. So I mean, some people would still be like against it, but me personally, I think people should have privacy in their homes, right? I think that's a big thing. Like, yeah, whatever. For Shane, not the other thing, Portland. Okay. Listen, well, I'm not going to say that because then it leads back down a rabbit hole of William said this, and then there's people talking shit, then I'm talking shit. I'm going to leave that comment alone. Yeah, I'm going to leave that comment alone. I do have an opinion about it, but then my opinion would lead to somebody talking shit, and then it would just lead down to that scenario. But you know, I do think that the Patriot events, their flag waves and barbecues and get-togethers is way better than, you know, going to other events. So that's what I can say, and that's not hateful. So I'm sure everybody enjoys, probably the most people enjoy seeing the actually Patriot events, right? So just my hot take. I do wish safety on people. I suck at chess. I suck at chess. I suck at chess. I don't think I could beat a 3-year-old at chess. Anyways, Miss Axtel, thank you for pointing that out to me, because I was looking around up. I'm like, where's that noise coming from? So it's actually a big thing there in the parking lot. So isn't flock of drugs that make people zombie out? It, well, Flocka, but you know, spice. People were smoking spice. I don't know if that's still a thing. Pretty much, what's they call it spice, but it's that stuff you take home with you, and it makes your room smell good or your house smell good. Not essence, not like the stick. It's like this crumbly leaf stuff, and it makes your house smell good. I forget what the proper name of that is called. You know something that they were doing when I was a kid? I never did it. Was whippets. It's pretty much CO2, or right? Is it CO2? But it's the cartridges. And you would just be done. Yes, pup. I don't know how to say that word. She. God dang, boy, Miss Axtel knows and can actually spell. Fuck. Pupperari. I can't do it. This is embarrassing. But yeah, that's what it is, man. What she just said. They smoke that. That is. And then now you got the fentanyl. Then not only do you got the fentanyl, but now people are lacing the fentanyl. And so now, and then, you know, an overdose on fentanyl, you just stop breathing. Fentanyl's, man. Yeah, Flocka, you got spice. Hey, big dog, I am pulling for you more than you think. Unfiltered, I don't believe that, man. You know, reposting a bunch of stuff of that drunken night. I mean, the video is always going to be there. Obviously, the clips are there now, but it's kind of interesting. So I'll just be honest. I'm not calling you out your name or doing anything. I don't believe that you're sincere, man. And that's my opinion. That's my truth. You know, you just came on the scene, my friend, and you got people like Conspiratard who I literally said, bro, fuck your kids. And I'm glad your kids got taken, which I absolutely regret. But yet that guy can delete all the shit he did on me, right? All the bullshit. And then there's a guy like you. And remember, you're all godly, right? And that's the biggest thing for me. And I'm sorry I've got to talk about this. I didn't want to, but you came in here with that comment. But first of all, you say you're godly. I don't think reposting me in a drunken state is godly, right? I don't think so, right? I don't think that every time you get in your chat, and it's absolutely weird that anytime I do click on you, bro, it's William this and William that. Why can't you move on? I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. Other people have. Tommy has. So I don't believe you're true. If you were true, you'd delete the shorts and stuff. That's my take on it. Mentally ill, bipolar, drug, acting a motherfucking fool on the internet. And then you've made a bunch of shorts of that. That's... Anyways, man, I have a great day. Stay blessed. That's what I can say. I can only continue to try to be positive. I can only continue to try to not let these certain things get to me. That all I can do is control myself, my actions. So, anyways, I'm not going to time you out, but I don't believe you're sincere. So, sorry to hear that about your friend, William. Thanks for sharing your story. Just honestly, man, because people are just going to think I'm one big fat lie. But just think if that shit was real. Imagine your best friend. You guys wouldn't have been involved in the dumb shit I was as a kid, right? So you would have never have been in a situation where that could happen. But imagine you're out with your best friend. You both get snatched up on some bullshit. This wasn't just an acquaintance. This wasn't just your... somebody else you'd see every other day. You think I'm glued to Tommy, or was glued to Tommy? Me and this dude, we did everything, bro. We damn near did everything but shit and shower together. From the time we woke up, boom. And back then it was pagers. Some of you might not know what a pager is. We used to look so weird. We'd have the pager. We'd put our pager like here. Then you have a couple quarters and you have to run to a payphone. Some people don't even know what a payphone is. Fuck, am I getting that old? And but anyway, so this was my best friend, man, and it fucking sent me down a path, that's for sure. So thank you, April. I appreciate that. Oregano. People smoke that shit? Okay, pronounced. Potpourri. Potpourri. Did I say it right? Look, you guys are having to school me at 43, 44 years old. You guys are having to tell me words. Oh, man. You want them deleted? I'm a total sinner. I have fallen short of the glory of God. It's not what I want. But if you deleted them, I would definitely believe you're Christian. I would, and again, what does it matter what I believe, right? But that's up to you, man. But I tell you what, I would shout you out for doing it. Keep the video up. Keep the drunken video up. If other dumb fuckers want to clip your shit and put it all over the internet, that's on them. But for somebody who, when I came to your show, man, I was trying to be respectful. I thought I could learn some shit from you. I got drunk. That's my fault. I said silly, stupid shit. And there was some truth that came out. And then to clip that, I felt like, damn, bro. And then to continue to talk about it just because your chat wants to hate, bro, like, just be yourself. Because before your chat got involved, I didn't feel hate from you, bro. You never talked about the teeth. I mean, you did a little bit on the ear situation or the no pants off situation. But I didn't really take that, you know what I mean, as I do this other shit. Because I came onto your channel really just to learn. Because I was saying if anybody could turn me back to MAGA, it would be you. I've said these things. And so then to have you just make clips, bro, is hurtful. It's fucking hurtful, man. You really think I need that? Do you think that's positive? That's why I'm like, do you want me to crash out? Like, what would be the reason? And I understand people in the community, and this is why I say clicks, views, money, right? If people can make fun of William or engage with the chat because of William this and William that, you see? So all I can say, man, is if Tommy can really forgive, say it to his people, post it on X, If Conspiratard can forgive and move on, why can't you? So if those shorts get deleted, much respect. If they don't, I'm not here threatening nobody. Yeah, I did try to report you. You know nothing's gonna happen. You know nothing's gonna happen if you bully me, bro. I believe it's bullying. But man, I had a lot of respect for you, man. And again, maybe nobody gives a fuck if William has respect for him. But I will tell you this: throughout my life, I respect very few people. And I wasn't on your show to be your fucking best friend, your butt buddy, and all this other shit that people talk about. Oh, William's looking for a friend. I was looking for knowledge. I was looking to try to speak my truth, which now I've done myself without being on somebody else's live or somebody else's video. Oh, William, well, what's bipolar? Hey, William, can you give me some examples? No, I'm doing it myself now. So, hey, man, thanks for having me on, though. Thanks for that video, because it set me down a different path. It set me in such a better path that I never thought I'd be on. So, thank you for that. I'm sorry you had to cater to your following, bro. But I get it. I get that part. But anyways, we're going to move on. If you delete the videos or the short, I only care about the shorts. You can keep that drunken video up. There's nothing to me wrong with the drunken video. Right? The kind of session we had. It's all the shorts you made, man. So if those end up going away, I'll address it. I'll say I respect you and thank you. And yeah, that's where I'm at on that. So only in for the money. That's sick. You know, everybody says that Unfiltered's rich. He doesn't need this. Okay. Well, he's obviously there every night, so either he enjoys whatever reason he's there for is his own reason, and I'm not concerned about his reason, right? Everybody has the freedom and option to just hit that button and go live and talk about whatever the fuck they want. But for me, it's been for me and him, it's just been me lately, just like Bach. I get Bach vibes, but in a different way, because I don't think that Unfiltered is a whatever. I'm not going to go down that shit with Bach, but anyways, man, I'm just going to try to move on with it. I'm not going to mute him. He ain't said nothing disrespectful, but yeah, I honest to God, man, if people knew William, the real William, not the comedian fuck MAGA William type bullshit, the hateful William, there'd be a lot more people on my side. And then they'd sit back and probably wonder how William still thrive, just alive, man, and not in prison. But I'm a victim. Anytime I talk about you're a victim, bro. I just tell people shit, man. How? What? Just because somebody says something about abuse or something that happened in the past, oh, sympathy, tears, and victim. Like, me being a victim is long old. Me being a victim is long old. It's not wise to ban people all the time just because they say something that may challenge you in any way. Adversity or whatever builds. I don't ban, I mute. I give them 24 hours. But you got to realize I'm different than you. I mute people, boom. And then I move on. Because if I stick to the hate or whatever you call it, the word you choose to call it, it doesn't benefit. So the only way I make my change work and I make my happiness work and I make me going down the wrong path is to mute hate in my chat. And I will continue to do that no matter who likes it or who doesn't. Because I only get on here for me, and maybe anybody who is bipolar or depression sees my channel and just sees the continued positivity. My actual goal is if I can help one person in this world, if my pain and suffering, if my daily life can help one fucking person. Just imagine that real quick. Because everybody who speaks positive in here or is cordial with me, you've helped me. You've got William on the right path. You guys have seen Crazy William. And I've got a little following of people who support me. And so when I wake up and I do these videos, I'm ready and I'm happy. I used to wake up, bro, irritable. Even with a good night's sleep, even with hanging out with friends the night before, William would just wake up fucking irritable. That's my bipolar. I just wake up irritable, bro. I wake up on edge. I wake up with like this conflict in me. And so this helps me more than you think. And the fact that I have people who say, William, we don't forget. Don't fucking forget. And the reason why you don't forget is, what if somebody gets involved with you guys and says, look, man, I'm bipolar? Well, then people could think, oh shit, well, William, let's handle this person a little differently, or communicate with this person a little differently, right? So maybe even that could happen, right? Maybe somebody else who gets involved somewhere with a group of people can just be like, hey man, I'm bipolar. Sometimes I have my days. And then they don't have to go through the shit that I had to go through with a good group of people. So that's why I mute people, man, because I don't have time for it. I'm not here to debate, discuss my past. I've owned my past. I take responsibility for every single thing I've done. I deleted, and it took me hours, 3 to 4 hours, to delete all videos, all comments, all of that. I'm talking about hours, guys. I had so much hate for Tommy in MAGA, right? Jeez, I had so much fucking hate. It was my own doing. My own fucking doing. Anyways, you guys actually believe the shit coming out of this idiot's mouth. Oh, of course you would be the one that I have to mute. I have to mute this person every time they come in. I don't know if Spanky is Sparky. Or wait. No, Spanky. Is that the guy's name? The little guy who used to hang out with the newscaster? They used to send us a bunch of food. Sorry, guys. I'm taking it back last year. Damn, I forget their names now. Anyways, whatever. I don't need YouTube money. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't, Unfiltered. But it seems... I don't know what you need, but I don't know what the reason is behind posting the shorts. So... just so everybody knows, everybody uses the word blocked. You're muted for 24 hours. There's not... even Rick is not blocked in here. I've unblocked everybody, but you will be muted for 24 hours. So basically, the next live I go in, you can pop back in, and if you want to be positive, you can be positive. If you don't want to be positive, you're muted for another 24 hours. And the cycle just goes like that. That's how we do it. So, we got the firefighters with... oh, it's their own little cart. I thought they were using the... hey, bro, look. I thought the firefighters were taking a cart from Freddy's. I mean, I bet they would take it right back, right? Like, but it's actually a red painted cart, so it's their own little cart. I was like, did I just catch the firefighters being sus? Yo, Barbara, how you doing? Even Barbara's here. Like, Barbara should hate me, guys, because Barbara was my first donation. Like, any donation I ever received was from Barbara. Barbara's donation to me turned into things for my kitties. Because everybody thinks that I gave these walkie-talkies and all the stuff that I got to, I guess, Pretend Media or Antifa. It's a lie. I went on what's called OfferUp. OfferUp is an app. And I basically sold everything. I'm not going to lie, I sold everything. And that ended up being a lot of things for the kitties. So Barbara can forgive. Awesome. Nice seeing you. I always say thank you, and I probably always will whenever I see you. So that's just me. I didn't even clip the stuff making fun of you. I clipped the good parts. Did you watch them? Good morning, Barbara. How is the air quality at your area getting better? There's Rick with the eyes. I see Rick. Don't listen to the haters. Will. It was hard, obviously, right? Like, but every day I wake up, it seems a bit easier. Like, especially with just so many people, just forgiving at the bare minimum, right? You know what I mean? Or just being cordial. Like, so I got a lot of people in my corner, man. Sometimes you need your little team to have your back. Or I had, I believe, I forget, CND. I might be saying it wrong or mixing up the lettering, but she reached out and was like, Will, I see you in that space. Is that good for you? And I had already left. I said, hey, I left. She's like, okay. But she was like, Will, I see you. Oh, man. Bad storms. Sorry to hear that. Tommy does not have people. These were all separate individuals with their own free will. All right. This guy's on some weirdo shit. I gotta... Tommy has people. I have people. Right? Everybody has people. I don't know why saying have people is a bad word or a bad saying. But anyways. Don't pay any attention to the haters, Will. Keep telling your story. It's only up from there. Thank you, April. Shorts deleted except for one. It's a great clip of you having a good time being real. If that's true, Unfiltered, and you deleted those clips, I appreciate that. I respect that. So, thank you. Again, the video's cool. The video's out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against the video, right? I'm not against the video. The clips were hurtful to me. So, thank you for that. And I respect that. So, I don't have any animosity for you anymore. So, thank you. I'm good. Something about lunch. No prison for me. Will, you need to attend Sunday church services. I reached out. I did reach out to somebody. You guys remember the baptism video, or some of you do. So, I actually do plan to, the people that I would go with are, what's a good word? Well, they're just staying home and doing the, what's it called, where you stay at home and you're on your phone, your TV watching church, because they got family stuff going on. Once their family stuff is done going on, they'll start taking me to church again. That's real Christians, bro. That's real love. That they would be like, okay, William's a bit crazy, William's bipolar, but we love you, man. Once we start going back, we got you. So, shout out to them. So I will be watching, virtual church. Just trying. I'm not saying that I'm with God and I'm baptized again and shit, right? I got to find God my way. So I'm going to try. And the reason I'm going to try is because so many people that forgive me, it has to be God. It has to be their beliefs, right? They got to be real Christian, right? Again, we're not forgetting, but we're forgiving. It's got to be God. I've even asked people, like, is this God? Like, how the fuck do you forgive me? What? Just be like, hey, that motherfucker weirdo is just a psycho, crazy piece of shit, and fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be. I don't feel God in my life, okay? So I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to try. We'll see. People say, read the Bible, Will. Well, okay, so I'm just going to flip a page and read some shit that has nothing to do with me and try to read the whole Bible and and hope and just lie to people. Just be like, yeah, William loves this and William's about this and I feel God in my life. I can't lie. So, but I'm going to try. From the beginning, first impression, I like you. Thank you, Kathy. And good to see you, Kathy. You're one of the people I call my little army. You're one of my little, I'm not saying little, I'm just saying my little army because, it's not huge. But that's okay because I've got my people, bro. Years from now, if I do blow up on the bipolar scene and I'm helping people and I blow up, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'll remember my people, the ones that helped me in the beginning, you know? Bipolar is a bad mental illness, guys. And I need to start talking about it. I need to start trying to just... Who wants to admit to people are bipolar? So maybe my videos will help. I don't know. That's my goal. My goal is not only just the healing of myself, but try to help other people. So thank you guys for being my little army. There's 17 thumbs up. Appreciate that. I always get decent thumbs up. I mean, people expect hundreds of thumbs up, I guess. But, I mean, shit, I get over 10, I'm happy. I get 20, that's cool. I get 30, and I'm like, holy shit. So, but anyways, thanks to the thumbs up. And I know it's a lot of the same people that always do it, so I appreciate that. Kenneth, don't always need church. Some praise in just being outside. That's true, Barbara. Isn't there a saying where like two or more are gathered, God is with you? Maybe I'm saying that wrong. So, Barbara, just to be real, if you got your horse with you and your chicken and your cats, God's with you. God created them, right? So maybe the saying means people, but if I'm even saying it right, but brother, I have zero reason to forgive you because you never did me wrong. Don't need building to pray in. Everyone connects with God in their own time. When they feel ready, God is always waiting and glad to hear from us. Thank you, John. I can't go to church every day. Have animals to take care of. Can't go all the time. And I just mentioned her animals, so it's like, Barbara, you're good. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. I know you're godly. I mean, I felt that since our first interaction. So, you know what I mean? I agree. Nature heals the soul. Tammy. Hello, Tammy. Nice to see you. Tammy, been following me for a while. Will, glad to see you're doing well. Screw the trolls and haters. Just be you. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy was here when I did a lot of my, fuck MAGA videos. So Tammy, nice to see you. We're not going anywhere today, Barbara. We're just kind of walking around. And then I'm gonna go home and just kind of relax. So we're not doing much. I'm glad, William, that you were able to meet your father before he passed away. My deepest condolences on your father and auntie. Keep pushing. You're amazing, William. Thank you, April. I was gonna kill myself when my auntie passed away. Blow my fucking head off. Because even when I was going through this fuck MAGA stuff and fuck Tommy stuff, I remember some of the things that she told me in my younger years, right? But I could never take her advice. And I wish I could have. Because when she passed away, Tommy did take me out to pizza and a beer. And I just had to go with the hate on Otso. And I still have a very deep hate of this guy. He never said he was sorry. He never will. He's a narcissist, 100%. um, threatened me multiple times. I'm talking about some real shit. Um, but anyways, I wish I could have just said fuck it, you know? Because even with the beef with me and Oso, Tommy never said, William, don't come around. Tommy never said, fuck William. Guaranteed Tommy still would have rocked the fuck out with me, right? Even if I had beef with Oso. But I wish I'd have just somehow let that not affect me. If I can go back to one pivotal moment, it would have been that night. Because, salute to Tommy. The dude took me out for pizza and a beer, bro. And I'm really like, I'm going to kill myself type shit. Like, some real shit, man. I was ready to give shit away. I was giving away my Xbox, my TV, even my guns. I was like, I was going to keep the one. And I'm not saying I was giving this to Tommy. I'm just saying, these are the actions I was taking. And then Tommy was like, hey, bro, you want to meet up for some pizza and shit, bro? That's Tommy, guys, though. That's a real friend. And you can see why I hurt him, right? Because he does these things as a friend, these important things, and I shit on him, bro. I'm laughing that he gets hurt. I'm pretending I know his address, and I'm saying all these lies to look mean and hateful and crazy live today, man. It's been a fucking crazy live. But thank you. I try to have a good heart. I try to, but then I just be hateful. I just all I can do is today. Tomorrow's already gone, guys. Tomorrow's already in the books. You can only do today. That's all I got. You can only do today. I have a personal relationship with my Lord. Love and night, I'm happy for you. Hopefully I'll find that. Diabolics, thank you. Diabolics has been around. Diabolics is everywhere. That man, I'll pop in somewhere randomly and bam, there's old Diabolics. If anybody's got tea on anybody, I wonder if Diabolics, and I'm being funny when I say this, I wonder if Diabolics is like Miss Mary and Fixer, King Fixer, and just all these other accounts, because Diabolics is everywhere. I don't know how. And I'm only joking with you, Diabolics. I don't believe you're any of these people. But yeah, you're everywhere. I don't know how to go to a building for that. Or I don't. Sorry, I don't know what. You are a brave man, Will, and that I can respect. Thank you, locals only. Unfiltered and raw with angry Oregonian. What's the event? What's up, Rich? How you doing? It's in the book of Matthew where 2 or more are gathered in my name, I am with you. Hey guys, I know one Bible verse, so I was right on one Bible verse. I just didn't just donate you because money donated because like you is why. Thank you, Barbara. I do appreciate you. I hope you know that. Did you kick all the mods though? Nobody's kicked. Nobody's blocked. I see you, Rick. You're not even blocked. But I will mute you, man. If you got to be mean, I will mute you. But I'm not. Nobody's blocked. Nobody's blocked. Peace and love. What world needs now? Time. Stop hating people. Yes. Just you. Good morning, William. Hey, Rhonda. What's up? Nice to see you. Um, Diabolics, it's okay. You can talk with me. I'll be here for you. The people that were my mods were just people I gave blue shields to. It wasn't like we were talking every day and had some personal whatever. They were just people that were around for the hate, and I'm like, they were enjoying the hate, and so here's your mod. Or they were just enjoying my content. Call it hilarious, call it whatever you want. And so people got mod, and just because people don't have a blue shield doesn't mean I think differently of them. Uh, and what does a mod really matter other than, I guess, what I just said, right? You're just kind of putting the people out there with the blue name, like, hey, I trust these people, or hey, I fuck with these people. And so when I changed my channel, I just had to, you know, yeah, I just had to kind of be my own mod. So, yeah. Well, it is okay. Take a deep breath and let it go. Will, just remember, no one is perfect, so just be yourself. Hang in there, buddy. Thank you, K-Boom. K-Boom. Matthew 6:34. Jesus tells his followers, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Well, that's a good one. Will, if you aren't rude, I won't be rude. Did Rick just say that in my chat? Did Rick say if I'm not rude, he's not rude? Dang. Dang. Ain't that something? Oh, man. I almost want to mute Kenneth, bro, because come on, Kenneth. We know Rick. We know Rick. Come on now. Especially Rick and me. So, well, anyways, I guess good to see you then, Rick. Bro, Rick is trying to be a little cordial. That says something. So, shout out to Rick. I might got to put Rick as a mod. Oh, dude, what a great day, man. Interesting live. This is for sure, man. This is such an interesting live. I had no doubt Rick was going to say something crazy and hateful. Really. So, I'm never usually surprised. But this is a surprise. No mods, seriously, best thing Will ever did. We should all give Will a like. There's still hate out there, right? I'm sure a lot of people, or the people that are not talking, obviously, in chat are haters, so I won't get a thumbs up, but I don't care. Like, I've got 20. Whoa, we've almost hit 30, bro. You guys may think it's some weird shit when I get 10 thumbs up, and I'm happy with that. Because then I'm like, to myself, there's at least 10 people watching who support me in some fashion. So, even if it was like 2 thumbs up, at least there's 2 people, but like 26? Whoa. Because you guys know my content. It was fuck MAGA, remember? And the only reason I get thumbs up then would be the lefties enjoying it, and then those would be the thumbs up. Now I'm like trying to be at peace with everybody other than, fuck Antifa still, let's be honest. But making this move, like, and getting these thumbs up on the positive shit, way better feeling, guys. I was supposed to do something. Oh, I'm gonna go get a couple groceries. Did I bring my car? Okay. I should be careful walking around right now because I think they're doing, some of MAGA is doing they're in Portland getting ready for some events. I don't think anybody's gonna come attack me or try to come to my house, but to be fair, I'm not carrying a pistol on me. I don't even have mace on me. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but yeah. So I'm walking around and About to go get something, but uh, ever try biofeedback? I have a device I can give you that will help you, bro. What is biofeedback? Rhonda, you supported me. I think you've been rooting for me to change. Even when I was hateful, you would still try to show up and be like, Will, I hope you're having a good day. And I'm just like, fuck MAGA and fuck this and fuck that. William's not having a good day. But Rhonda would be like, man, so shout out to you, Rhonda. I don't know where you sit politically, and you don't have to say, but thank you. You're somebody whoever, whenever you talk, I will always remember you. So thank you. All right, let's go get a couple things in here. I threw away that bag of lettuce, guys. Maybe it's silly to throw away the bag of lettuce because of that exploding shit disease that's going around, the exploding asshole stuff of lettuce. I threw it away, which sucks. I love me a salad, guys. It's good for, you know, being diabetic and also just trying to continue to lose weight. I try to keep my calorie intake to about 1,200 a day, because I guess your normal is like 2,000. So I try to, I don't know what it's called, what the fat eats itself, or not the fat eats itself. I don't know, man. I think you will inspire people watching you making this change in your life and apply it to others. Mace in the morning? No, you don't need that. Well, I don't have mace or a pistol on me. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but anyways, Will, it's up to you, but I think you should go to the flag wave and shake hands with everyone to make peace. It can help. You don't have to hang out. Well, K-Boom, let me explain something. I made a stupid threat that were just words. I wasn't ever going to go down there, but I made stupid threats. And so I'm not going to show up. Simply, if at the least because of that. Because I don't need people to be like, boom, oh my God, there's Will. And then chat was like, did he just say he's cool with everybody? And you know what I mean? Like, just that scenario. So no. But if somebody does want to see me in person and they reach out and they're like, hey, William, could we come down to your house? Or could we meet even at Fred Meyer's or whatever? Then that's cool. But I'm not personally going to go to do that because, well, for a couple of reasons. One, obviously the threat I made. Two, there's still people involved in that group who have kind of hate, not whatever, right? They're not going to be cordial. So I don't need somebody to be like, oh, William, you fuck you fat bitch, you dick ears, and you fucking, and Tommy, you want to suck Tommy's dick, and you want to do all this shit, right? Like, and then how do I react? But then that's me putting myself in that position. Who's more responsible for that? I'm responsible. So, and I know that I wouldn't act well if somebody was to disrespect me out there, right? So, or even just walk up on me, Will, you ain't gonna do shit, bro. You a pussy. You see what I mean? Because not everybody has forgiven. So, no, I'm not going to no flag wave. And again, I'm not trying to insert myself back into that group, right? Because everybody thinks I'm just trying to, either this is evil intentions, William wants to do something today, or William wants to get back in the group. I'm trying to focus on this bipolar shit, man, and just really focus on that. And that's my goal now. So I support Tommy. I wish his safety. I wish the group's safety, even the ones that don't like me still and hate me. I wish everybody safety. Yeah. So no flag wave. No. Yeah, good call tossing that lettuce. Tossing the lettuce. Funny motherfuckers together, couldn't we? He said tossing the lettuce. We are age appropriate channel though, or whatever that's called. When you hit the button, you're like, no kids. Really had respect. Space other night had respect. They were stupid threats, but at least you owned up to that. Don't go there. And just for the record, Unfiltered, you're all about like law enforcement talk to me or the feds talk to me. You realize, and I know you know, you're not dumb, that law enforcement works not that fast. So, no, and still to this day, I've only had one interaction, and it was the feds back in October. Because, Cam Higbee said that I was going to shoot up the ICE building. Cam Higbee, that big YouTuber guy that works for the Pentagon or something, I don't know if that's true, but he went on there and said that the video is still up. Go look up P-Town Patriot on Cam Higbee, and you'll actually see the video. And so the feds did come talk to me, but ever since then, there's been no interaction with any type of law enforcement for anything. Are they watching me? I mean, I'm sure. Are they probably looking at what I Google and what YouTube videos I watch and stuff? Probably so. And that's why they're probably not even talking to me, is because when I go and I'm off of this, even when I said fuck MAGA, all you see is me looking up cat videos and cat things and video games. I'm not in weird chats or learning how to build this or learning how to do that, or I may be stupid in the shit that I talk and some of the things I've said. For sure. Do words have consequences? I believe so. But no law enforcement came out. And maybe they should have. Maybe I can agree. Maybe William needed a little talking to or something. But they never did. So. And again, believe that or not, but imagine I make this change without law enforcement being involved, or law enforcement being like, you know what I mean? William, you better act right. You better not say this, or you better not say that, or clinky clink for a few years. There was no threat that made me change myself and go down the path that I'm going. I'm not going to the flag wave. Can we make that just known? So it doesn't have to be, oh my God, is William going to... No, William's not showing the fuck up. Like, for a lot of reasons. So, guys, okay, I'm not going to address this anymore. For anybody that wants to hear, I'm not going to any of the flag waves, okay? So, go get yourself a peanut butter bacon burger. Peanut butter, you guys want to know something, man? Tommy is new to the peanut butter pickle bacon burger. I live here. I've been eating that shit for 10 years probably. Maybe 8 years. Like, that's my go-to. It sounds weird as fuck, but... and I remember actually Killer Burger, when you get a burger and you get fries. Like, a burger and fries was just what you would get. Now, you get a burger. You got to pay for the fries. Yeah, you got to pay for the fries now. Back in the day, Killer Burger, you get a burger and you get fries. It was a burger and fries. That's just what it was. Now you got to pay for the fucking fries. So I don't get fries. Like, fuck you, Killer Burger. Fuck you. You're going to make me rage, Killer Burger. You going to make me crash out, Killer Burger. Will, I heard your story and it makes me sad what you went through in your past. Sorry, Will. Thank you, K-Boom. We gotta, if we're gonna stand in solidarity, whatever that is, that they chanted, we're standing in solidarity. Like, huh? Like, they can't even hear us or see us, but we're standing in solidarity. If we could stand in solidarity, let's do it with kids who were abused, right? Can we stand in solidarity with that? Can we stand with the kids that got abused? You know? It's one thing about the ICE shit that never clicked with me was we stand in solidarity. How so? Tommy is only violent when he defends himself. Bowie is violent, and you know what? I could tell you a story, guys, and you'd be like, "There's no way this is real." But I will tell you this: there's crimes when you commit as a young adult. So I'm saying 18 and below. Then when you commit these crimes, they basically don't show up on your adult record. So I don't know what the wording is or how that works. But Bowie, as you guys know him, me and him are damn near the same age. That dude was in McLaren. For those that don't know what McLaren is, it is a youth correctional facility. So what'll happen is if you commit a crime as you're younger, if it doesn't lead to adult time, that's where you, as a young adult, still to this day go. It's called McLaren Youth Correctional Facility in Woodburn, Oregon. Now, if you get sentenced as a kind of like some adult type charges where like you got to do 20 years or more, like Kip Kinkle. Some of you don't know who Kip Kinkle is. He's the high school shooter way back in the day, Southern Oregon. But anyways, so you'll go to McLaren first until you hit, I think it's 21, maybe 23, and then you go to adult prison to do the rest of your time. Basically, where I'm going with this story is, I realized after looking at this dude that I remembered him. Oh, Bowie. Oh, Mr. Bowie. If your cohorts knew what you did as a young adult, they do you just like they did that Dustin Ragsdale guy. But I have no proof. I have no proof of what I'm saying. Because again, those records, whatever happens to that shit, I don't know. Bowie's more than evil. Bowie is considered wood chipper. Wood chipper gang. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Why are these, every day I come out here, guys, look at this. This is Portland, bro. This is what, I should go sock him in his head, but I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm just like, bro, I'm so sick of thieves. And then the way they talk as they're walking out. Tackle him. Yeah, somebody just said tackle him. Hey, I support that. Tackle. Tackle, bro. Sorry, guys. This is why we have the prices that go up that we do on certain stuff, guys. Or you gotta ask somebody in customer service, can you unlock a window or whatever that case is called to get some bullshit. You need to get some deodorant, William. Well, guess what? You got to go to customer service saying, hey, could I, do this? Or you got to tell the lady, can I get this item and can I get that item? And because of fucking pieces of shit like that, bro. Dude just walked out with a case of beer and probably some steaks and shit. Somebody said tackle him, bro. Oh, sorry. We got to get back to chat. Sorry, guys. Can you believe this is like the second day in, 3 days, I think, that I've filmed somebody just like that? Look at the outfit he was wearing. Well, it's probably stolen too, because I could say, oh, well, he's got money. Why is he stealing from Freddy's? But I guarantee the whole outfit's stolen too, so whatever. Fuck, man. Stick flags is a good as big flag wave. Just show up with effort. I made me tuna fish salad. Going to eat some tuna. Ooh, tuna fish salad. Okay. That's not a me thing. That's not a me thing. But enjoy your food, Barbara. They are watching us all. I'm going to make a BLT. See, a BLT now. I could go with a BLT. Homegrown tomatoes? Oh. I wish I could do tomatoes. I'm trying to do tomatoes, guys. But the raccoons might get the tomatoes. So at least my effort is feeding something, right?
So I'm trying to do tomatoes. I'm actually one of the, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying that because somebody might go put human shit on my tomatoes, but I guess I've already said it. But I'm one of the only units in my apartment building that has like a little area where like I asked, hey, could I just put like the a tomato thing out there? And they're like, sure, well, you can do that. And so I'm like one of the only units that can have like, I guess, a little place to have a little tiny garden. So how cool is that? This comment. Okay. April, thank you. Thank you, Smart Poker. Make sure to toss them at Shane, Barbara. No, not going to waste them. Sorry, guys, we're catching up on chat. You know me, I'm always late, and then things happen, and I'm super late. So when I'm down in Portland, we should hit a good steakhouse. Unfiltered wants to take me on a date. I accept. Let's go to a steakhouse, Unfiltered, me and you. We'll call it a date. You better watch out, though, Unfiltered. Saying you might hang out with me. You might not get people that are liking that in your chat, man. I missed the day where retail AP would chase and tackle thieves. That dude needed to be. I heard some shit off to the side, and then when I looked, but he was saying some real crazy shit to those guys. And our security here are actually armed. They're not just your basic. And the thing is, I've already told you about some of the security here. They're either retired veterans or active still. And yeah, man, Portland's wild, bro. People will threaten to shoot you. They'll try to pull a knife. They will actually get violent. It's not just pushing or running or. We need those kind of people doing the job, but I think to myself, why do that job? You're just going to put yourself at risk every day. But sorry, Kenneth, that you're going through vegetable illness. Well, you going to watch the World Cup finals? I'm not going to. I don't do soccer. Keep drinking water and Gatorade. I do drink a lot of Gatorade. All right, let's go get a couple things. It is 10:30. I think Tommy will be going live, guys, if he isn't already. I think he's going to the, I guess there's some event with gay pride or something, LGBTQ. So definitely have to watch out for him. Because it could get bad.
With the brand new iPhone 17 Samsung.
All right, what are we going to get today? I don't know if you guys have tried the new Mug Floats Vanilla Howler. I don't drink root beer all the time, but I'll tell you what, that Mug Root Beer Vanilla Howler is good. Super good. Oh, you know what? Something I always come here to look for, but I never find it. Isn't it weird? I'm sure you guys have certain things you like certain snacks. And then you'll go to the store and you'll be like, you'll see rows of everything but the snack you like. Or am I the only one? Okay. What's this? Oh, nope. I'm not big on raisins. Cranberry. Man, why? Cranberries and raisins, bro. I like the trail mix with like the little spicy things and the different types of, I don't know what they're called. Oh, they never have it. That sucks. Where is it up there? Nope. Not up there. All right, well, that's a miss. We're starting off with a miss today, guys. All right. Always, so I do a lot of low sugar drinks, or low sugar, I mean, I do zero sugar drinks, guys. I know soda's just bad, but when you drink it all your life and you're trying to do better, anyways, there is some good low sugar or no sugar stuff. Like like this here, guys. I'll get to the comments and then we'll be done. If I lose viewers, it's cool. We're in the grocery store right now. But this is good. This actually tastes really good. 7-Up Endless Summer Zero Sugar. But I try to come through the soda aisle just to see what we get of like some of the newer stuff that's out. And yeah, we don't have, what am I gonna get? I went to the corner store to get like a 1 liter, bro. It was like almost $4. I'm like, fuck the corner store. Like, for example, a 2 liter here and I get whoa, wait a minute. Check this fucking deal. Bro, 2 for $5? Well, like what, $5.20? $5.20, 10 cents for tax. That's actually a good deal. But I'm more of a cherry Coke person, so we're not getting that. All right, man. And that's the sucky thing about the 2 liters. Like, all right. Oh, guys. Hey, Fat Mike, if you're looking, brother. Hey, Fat Mike, he's not my brother. But, hey, Fat Mike. Oh, it's on sale, too, Big Bubba. We got Twisted Tea, $19.99. Regular price of $26. So, Fat Mike, salute to you, brother. Get your day ready. All right. What am I doing, William? What am I doing? Let's get on and out of this store. I really do want like a. I guess we're going to the corner store, bro. I hate that. All right, let me see. One last little stop. Sometimes it feels weird. I'll come to Freddy's, man, and then I just won't see anything that I like. And then I'll leave. And so you walk past security, and it's like, I mean, they know me, but it's like, yo, this guy just walks by with nothing. What's in his pocket? Actually, I do got to get salad. I just got to get not Taylor Farm, right? Right, guys? Taylor Farm is the one not to get. All right, let's see. get to some of these comments real quick. Let me try to get out of people's way. Thanks, Tommy, for being there for William. That's a great friend. Well, he's forgiven. We haven't talked anywhere outside of the internet. So, but thank you for Tommy for forgiving me. I went on a keto diet and zero sugar. Stopped my ketones. Not good for a diet. Stop drinking soda. Drink green tea. That twisted tea is way too sweet. Okay, don't get Taylor Farm. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Ooh, guys, there's every time I come here, there's Pistachio Delight. If you guys do not know what Pistachio Delight is, let me tell you, it is some of the best stuff known to man. Oh, you're good, you're good. I want to. But instead of getting Pistachio Delight, guys, we're going to go get some salad. I feel like this is the second time I have you guys live and I've talked about Pistachio Delight and then I walk away from it. Ooh. It's the only way you can make being a diabetic work, guys, is if you try to... See, I could eat that pistachio stuff, right? And be okay. It's not going to kill me. But then if I'm eating it every day, right? That's the problem. You eat it one day, you eat it the next day, you're eating it every day, and then guess what? You're going to lose your toes and everything else. So, we're not going to do that. Oh, good, guys. We got some options on salad. Does this look good? Yeah, we're gonna do this. What can we throw in this salad that would make this salad even better? We are gonna do okay, well, that's what we're gonna do, guys. Salad. I always feel like it's better just getting a big bag of salad than like the little bags that are like $4 or $5, right? Especially if you're gonna make like salad like your go-to, like what's it called? How do I say it? Like your go-to meal for that particular time frame. What do we got? We got pickle ranch. Garlic ranch, guys. We're doing garlic ranch. I like pickles, but why does everything got to be pickles? Some things make no sense. Chili garlic pieces, jalapenos, crispy beets. I've never had that before. Okay. Well, guys, we came here. I was looking at the Pistachio Delight. We're walking out with salad and salad dressing. And people are probably like, oh, bro, don't get the ranch garlic. It's got calories and shit. I'm like, fuck, bro. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with my life? I do want a couple energy drinks. What are we looking at for today? We are looking at... Oh, those are so good.
So you got 2 for $5, buy 2, get 1 free. I want to get, yeah, we're gonna get, I should have got me a little basket, but we'll deal with it. Okay, we're gonna get one of those, one of these. You know yeah, we'll get it. Fuck it. Sorry guys. Sorry if the camera gets a little weird. We're just gonna go check out, and then everything will be cool. So that's what we got today, guys. Well, I mean, I got more food at the house, but I do this I try to do this where I walk down here. Oh my God, guys. Hey, how you doing, brother? You know, I tell you, it's always good to see you, man. Okay.
Welcome, valued customer.
All
Place your
right.
item in the back. If you have your shopper's card, scan it now.
Energy drinks, little ranch.
Place item in bag or cart, then scan next item.
Oh, I didn't bring. Oh, it's whatever. Now.
Scan your shopper's card or program. Enter your alternate ID or touch no touch. Enter the number of bags you will.
1.
Your total is 1831. If you have coupons, press coupon system processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on PayPal. Remember to take your receipt. Remove all purchased items.
Yeah, lady, we know. Or AI bot or whoever you are.
Help is on the way.
These bags don't even have handles, man. And they want me to pay for a bag. Come on now.
Help is on the way. Remove all purchased
All right. All right. Let's get out of here.
Sure.
Have a good day, brother.
Take care, my friend. Bye bye, Kelly's work.
All right. So, sometimes when you're out and about, there are women who wear certain things because they know what they're doing and they know the attention they're trying to get. And right there, before I checked out, I was like, whoa, or something like this. I saw a perfectly apple bottom, a real peach.
TikTok?
YouTube. But not this, sure me, not you though. Have a great day as always. Homeboy said TikTok. I mean, is TikTok bigger than YouTube? Maybe I'm on the wrong platform. But yeah, guys, there was a lady wearing the most short shorts I've ever seen, and the whole booty was out. So I'm definitely a man. Just because I eat pussy don't mean I'm a lesbian. And so that caught me off guard. And the reason I say it that way is because some people say, oh, if you say something about a girl, it's sexual, and you're saying this about her, and that's not cool, and you're a fucking creeper. And well, come on, man.
you guys know girls wear certain things sometimes to, you know, show the world what's up. So I totally got caught by surprise. And then when I was like, whoa, she took a look at me, bro. And I was just like, I had to stop talking to you guys because I didn't want to, I don't know, put her out there, I guess, but whatever. Oh, that was crazy. All right, let's see what some of these comments are. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Holy crap, let me... iced coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee, guys. My lettuce was the kind still got sick. Jeez. Never thought I would hear you say thank you, Rick. I mean, fuck. You helped me out, so thank you. Just because we had words in the past or this animosity or hate because I was being dumb, whatever it was, man. I just gotta forgive and be cool. I gotta forget, right? So, and here you are. So I'll conversate with you and be cool and thank you for helping me. I want to be able to eat salad, so thank you. Nancy, good to see you as always. I see it in the deli, but I never. Pistachio delight, guys. First of all, if you gotta like pistachios. If you're not a pistachio person, of course you're not gonna like it. But oh my, I could eat the whole thing, guys. You know how that's supposed to go for like a bunch of families for the day? I could take the whole thing home and eat it. Binge some Lost, right? Or binge Breaking Bad, and the whole tray would be gone, brother. God, it's so good. Ah, it's so good. It's not the lettuce, it's how it's handled. You have to rinse all fruits and vegetables regardless. You do get the little bags that say triple washed. Is it really triple washed? You know what I mean? So Unfiltered could be onto something. And so yeah, maybe I should rinse all my vegetables. And plus, vegetables are so like water and porous. Is porous the word? So you're right, man. Things could seep into like lettuce, right? Porous is the right word, right? My wife makes iced tea every day. Well, that's super cool, John. Be right back. Let my dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Man, we grew up to some... This sounds silly, but we grew up to some bangers. Like, just some silly shit, right? That everybody can jump around to. Oh my. I gotta put that on my playlist. That's a song I forgot about. Show her. I don't know what I'm supposed to be showing her. So sorry. I got caught up in chat, so I don't know what show her. Oh, you mean show her? No, I can't do that. That would be a little, I guess. You know what I mean? That'd be a little weird. Just streaming some girl's booty. That would be that's not me. I think that would be creeper vibes and disrespectful. Even if she's just flaunting it to the world, I think me just filming, that would be, yeah, just not cool. That's why I just stopped talking. I was like, because like, I'm a man, I know what she was doing, and I'm just like, oh, well, hello, how you doing, Miss Cheeky Cheeks? And then unfortunately, you don't know if some of these girls are like, hey, want to have a party? Because in this neighborhood, in this area, there's a lot of prostitution. And then a lot of the prostitution is human trafficking. So you just never know. And to be fair, maybe that's what that was. I don't know. She didn't ask me to have a party. That would be hilarious on YouTube. But nope. No parties and no filming of that. Come on, man. Dudes are dudes, bro. If you see a booty hanging out, I still can't get it past me. I'm still talking about it. I gotta stop. Like, the girl knew what she was fucking doing, bro. I don't know what she's doing, but if she's planning on taking a dude home today, guys, it's gonna happen in the next 30 minutes. So, anyways, one dog rolling in mud puddles. Oh no. Oh no. Now Barbara's got to do some extra stuff today. Oh no. I took my cat's little suits off yesterday, and one of them immediately started going for the wound, so I had to put it back on her. And luckily they're okay with those, but when it comes time for me to take those off, I'm gonna have to give them a proper little bath or something and comb them out. And I didn't realize that short-haired cats shed pretty good. You would think short hair means less hair, but let me tell you, man, it seems the short hair puts out more hair around the house than the long hair, and I can't figure it out. So anyways, I had to put the suits back on them. The little kitty onesies, because I don't need to have to take them to a vet because they opened their wound or something. That would be fucking a little scary to me. I don't know. How long you have to walk? I mean, I just walk. I walk for as long as I want to. Obviously I'm taking this home real quick, but there's no set destination when I walk. I just walk. You got lots of rain, you live in the country. I think today I'm gonna make some slow cooker cowboy chili. Now, if you don't know what cowboy chili is, you got to go Google it, man. Kind of like maybe more of a cowboy casserole, I would say. I make a lot of good food. I make food that some people may be like, bruh, huh? And then when they try it, they're like, it's fire. Like, I make the cowboy chili with some queso. Queso, I don't know how to say that word properly. A little spicy cheese. I do add tater tots, which is like tater tots and chili. Bro, trust me. Trust me. Maybe sometimes when I go live, I'll have to do like a little, hey, this is what we're going to cook today. Oh, shit. Hi, Will. Hope you have a great day. Keep winning. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for being around. You're one of my little army, I call it. My little, my supporters. I appreciate you tuning in. This video will always go live, and I'll always post on X for anybody who misses stuff. You guys can watch later. I know there's a lot going on today with other streamers, but if you ever missed the first part of the video, it will always be there for you guys to tune in and watch later. 28 thumbs up. Can you imagine? We almost got 30 thumbs up. That's wild. I've been getting like 30 and 40 thumbs up. Like more thumbs up than I got when I was like, fuck MAGA. I didn't think I'd get any thumbs up, to be real. Thank you for the thumbs up. Guys, all right. Tater tots and chili, that sounds bomb. Rich, I wish I had marketing skills and can go on what is called Shark Tank. But then in reality, I make it fresh. So it's not like I can be like, hey, Shark Tank, I made this extremely good chili and now we can it. And I need $500,000. Like canned chili? Mine wouldn't work anyways. It's way better, you know, not that process. So tater tots and onions on grilled cheese. Huh. I don't know what that means. Booferton? Huh. Oh yeah, Fritos is always a go-to thing. The chili cheese, bro. The chili cheese is the only way. The chili cheese Fritos are the truth. My chicken got tomatoes. Oh, your chicken eats your tomatoes? All right, let's go put this in the house. Go say hello to the kitties. And you guys get to see my morning routine with the kitties. Which isn't too much, you know. I go in the little green cupboard, or this, whatever it's called. And they already know, bro. The cats know what's going to happen. So watch this. You're going to hear some meowing in a second. I'm definitely hungry. You guys are making me hungry for a lot of carbs. A lot of carb stuff. All right, 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, guys, we're gonna give the kitties a treat, see some last comments, say my last thoughts, and then we're off of here for the day. So this is day 5 or day 6? I think it's day 5, right? Yeah, I think it's day 5. Yeah. So salute to day 5. All right, let's see. Hi, babies. Not so talkative right now, though, huh? But what happens when we go over here? Huh? You know what this is? This is the kitty snack shack. Nothing but layers of kitty stuff. How are we doing with the drive-thru? Most everything I get is pink. Because they're both girls, so you know. Oh, we know, huh? We know what's going on now, huh? Let's see, let's do chicken and crab, guys. Now, is this real crab or what we got? I don't know. But yeah, chicken and crab, ladies. How you doing, baby? You know, you're going to have to get your snack, and then I'm going to have to look at your little owie, you know? Yeah, we're going to have to look at that and see how you're doing. I really want those off of you, you know? But if you're just going to lick on it and fuck with it, well, unfortunately, you just got to stay on, because if you did something and started bleeding, I'd probably freak the fuck out. I'm not scared of shit, ladies, but if something happens to you, I'd be a little scared. All right, here we go. Here we go, babies. Yeah. Oh, can I get one here? Oh, no, can I get... Oh, hold up. Oh, come here. There we go. Good baby girls. Good baby girls. All right, guys. We're going to let them have their snack. Say a few last words, and then everybody is going to go about their their day, and we hope safety on everybody. Um, I never in my life, guys, thought that I would have man slippers. They're like a memory foam cushion type of, just I guess, man slipper, right? God, these things are great. I got these hard floors, which are great as far as like being able to clean, but an old dude with diabetes like me, on pain medication for it, these man slippers. I've even got water or not water shoes. What do they call them? Shower shoes, guys? What are they called? Let me see. I don't know why I'm showing all my personal stuff, but look, I got these like kind of what prisoners will wear so they don't get like athlete's feet, but I wear those because like, man, my feet are just at a point where any like hard surface, just standing on it hurts. Hard to explain. So I've even got water shoes. And what's cool, they don't slip. Like I was gonna make sure because I don't want to get in there and crack my head. But yeah, surprisingly enough, they don't slip. Good ladies, good babies. If you ladies only knew that tube of treat, and I give them this treat at around 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So they get 2 tubes a day. So I might have to watch out for their weight after a while, but they get all the videos you see is like people using the tube, giving a little lick here, a little lick there, and I just give them the whole tube. Especially after their surgery, like I want to make sure they're getting like something in them, right? They always have their dry food, and then once a day I'll give them some wet food. I'm struggling with the wet food, guys, because they're just a bit picky, and I can't find one they really like. So I'm burning through money getting different varieties of wet food. Are you headed to the Gay Pride Parade? No, I'm not. Nope. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you for almost 30 thumbs up. I'm sure once I go off live when this goes, later people watch, it'll be more. But thank you for the ones that tuned in and gave me 29 thumbs up. Salute to you. Salute that everybody tuned in. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody stays safe. And I hope hate doesn't win in the fucking world. So, again, for anybody who missed any of this video, as soon as it goes down, I post it on X, and then the video goes live whenever it goes live. YouTube, it takes a couple hours or however long it takes for it to actually go live. But anyways, with that being said, appreciate the continued support, and have a great day. 30 thumbs up. Somebody just got us to 30. So every time I try to leave you guys, something happens, and listen, man, I will always be thankful to you guys. I kind of hope I stay small, right? Because if I get too big, then I might not see everybody, and I can't say thank you this or thank you that, or because you guys take the time out of your day. Anyways, I do have to go now or else I'll just keep fucking going. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate you. Have a great day.